You know, moms are busy, tired, and there's a lot of pressure just to do it all. But when is it too much?
Feeling exhausted could actually be a sign that you may be dealing with much more. WSBT-22's Leanne Tokars is here to explain. Leanne?
Moms have many reasons to feel stressed, sleep deprived, or just plain tired. We tend to blame a too busy lifestyle, but there are signs it may be time to get help.
To say Michelle Scott is busy is an understatement.
Our oldest is involved in cross country at the high school.
2 daughters.
Our next daughter got involved in soccer and absolutely loves it.
2 sons.
Both boys are involved with travel baseball.
2 dogs and a cat.
I'm not sure how we get it all done, but somehow it happens.
It took us weeks just to get on her calendar for this interview.
There are days that I think, oh my gosh, I need a break.
That's exactly what experts recommend for all moms, even if it's just 15 minutes a day.
You're going to have to be ready for basketball by 5:30.
Roxann Olds is executive director at the Family and Children's Center and a former therapist.
I think it is difficult for moms to say no, whether that's to the kids, the activities, the school calls and, need snacks tomorrow. So I think setting those limits sometimes is very difficult for moms, and then you stretch yourself too thin.
And that can impact your health.
I see a lot of babies, I see a lot of families, and I have a lot of moms that come in and they just don't know what to do.
Family doctor Abigail Batchelor, who is also a mom, faces the same challenges. She says look for these warning signs: exhaustion, not feeling happy, crying outbursts, getting upset by little things, because it can all lead to bigger issues like depression.
But it does affect us physically because we don't want to exercise. We start gaining weight, we eat unhealthy, and then once we fall in that downward spiral, everything just your body just starts playing games with you.
And not getting enough sleep can impact you too, maybe more than you think.
Even if you're dieting right and exercising, if you're not sleeping well, then you're going to be continuing to gain weight. Your mood is going to be disrupted. It really affects your mental health and your ability to be, super mom if you're trying to be that.
But Haley Cottons at St. Joseph's Sleep Disorder Center says there are 2 things you can do right now to get the most out of your sleep. Turn off your electronics at least a half hour before bedtime. The screen time tends to stimulate you. Second, be in bed for at least 8 hours. Even if you're not asleep for that entire time, she says that sets your body up to get used to that routine.
Truly, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not really that effective taking care of little ones or anyone else for that matter. And really that, put your oxygen mask on first mantra of the airplanes really fits for parenting as well.
Because most of us parents have been here.
I will say to them, you do realize I have spent my entire day either picking you up or running you places, getting groceries for your lunches, and none of that has involved just me time.
But like Michelle, we wouldn't trade this time with our kids for anything.
If you do feel tired for weeks, despite changes to your lifestyle, like what you eat, your sleeping habits, taking that me time, then it is time to call the doctor. It could be a number of issues. Also, if you find yourself nodding off at inappropriate times, like when you're waiting at a traffic light, or you suddenly start snoring when you haven't before, those could be signs of an actual sleep disorder.